Okay, so I'm going to show you the difference between a digital data pack and a regular audio cassette like Wally Barbie Sings the Country Hits, which is everybody's favorite album. On the surface, digital data packs here don't look too much different from regular audio cassettes. So take this one out and take this one out. Look at that. Looks pretty much identical, huh? Okay, so the difference between the digital data pack and Wally Barbie's audio tape here is the audio cassettes. They have a hole here for the capstan to go through, so the pinch roller pinches the tape and makes it run at a consistent speed here. However, the digital data packs do not have a hole there. There's absolutely nothing there for a capstan to go through to pinch the tape. So if you put this into your tape recorder, you are going to fuck up your tape recorder by forcing this thing to go in there. It is just not gonna work. And trust me, I speak from experience that I fucked up a tape deck trying to throw a digital data pack inside of it. So, but there's another additional difference here. These cassettes are made by a company called Lauren. Lauren is the one who manufactured these cassettes. And Lauren cassettes, instead of having tabs, although this has been filled in this spot here, instead of having tabs, they have a little turny screw thing in here that's where you can set if you want to record over it or if you want to protect it from being recorded over. And this is where the little screwy things sit. And well, they're not even in here. They just left the holes there. And the digital data drives on the Adam computer, they have a little piece of plastic that goes into these holes to make sure you don't put Wally Barbie's Greatest Hits in there, because this has no hole here. There's two things you have to do if you're going to be making, well, first of all, if you're going to be making copies of your digital data packs and also making your own data packs. And I'm going to show you what you need to do. But first of all, what we're going to do with this copy of Buck Rogers' Planet of Zoom is we're going to drill holes in here so I can stick it into my regular tape recorder and make a copy of this. And actually what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making 3 copies of this thing, because we're going to be testing all 3 of the digital data drives and see which Coleco Adam is going to be erasing tapes, because that is something major. If I have one that doesn't erase tapes, that's the one I want to use. Before I do anything with this tape, there's one thing I gotta do. I gotta rewind it. I can't stick it into a regular tape recorder and rewind it. I can't stick it into the Adam Coleco and rewind it because there's no manual functions on it. So what you need to do is find yourself a Bic pen. This is really old. It looks like I was chewing on it, and at some point when I was doing when I was in college or something like that. It's been kicking around for a while, but you need to rewind the Buck Rogers tape. So you stick the pen in there and you make sure you twirl it the right way. Just like that. I used to be really good at this. There we go. And it's rewound. So you want to get it to the leader so you don't put your fingerprints on the recorded part of the tape. Now we're going to take the tape apart. So once you get the tape apart, here we go. Tape is apart. Put that to the side. And I pull this out because we're going to be drilling in here and we don't want to be drilling that part of it. Okay, put the shell back together. Put, I don't know, screws in the end anyway, just to reinforce where we're going to be drilling. Good. So I got a bin here, it's got, I don't know, crud in it. A little bit of crud in it. So what I'm gonna do, put a couple pencils down, put the tape in there, and we're going to drill some holes in it, right where the capstan is supposed to go. You can actually see where the holes have been filled in, so you shouldn't have too much trouble finding the spot where you need to drill. One hole. Two holes. Ooh, 3 holes. Four holes. Yeah. Now we can put this back together. Go. Okay, put it back together. There we go. Buck Rogers, Planet of Zoom, is now back in one piece. Haha. Next thing we need to do is we need to make some copies of this Buck Rogers tape. So get yourself a 3-pack of Sony normal position 16-minute audio cassettes, kind of like these ones. The best ones apparently to use are Sony and Fuji. So let's open up our 3-pack of Sony audio cassettes. Can't get this fucking thing apart. Well, that's what a screwdriver's for now, isn't it? There we go. These have been sitting for probably about 10 years at least, if not longer. Alright, let's open up a brand new blank Sony audio cassette. Ooh la la. I used to really like the smell of Maxell cassettes when they were brand new. They have some kind of weird chemical smell that I'm absolutely addicted to. They smell like nothing. And they already, oh, that's interesting. They screen print a label on these. These must be later ones. Yeah, they're probably later versions of them. So, yeah, this feels like it works pretty good. What I may do is, oh fuck, these are fused together. They got really cheap with these in the end, didn't they? So I was thinking I should take these apart and take the tape off the pegs. Ugh, they're fused together. They're really late versions of these cassettes. All right, so what we're gonna do is take side B, and we're gonna be drilling into side B right where the holes are supposed to be for the Adam drive. Grab your drilling box again. Drill holes right about there. Cheap fucking Sony shit. Fuck. Really fucking awful tapes. Alright, so here we go. That fits. That fits. And that fits too. We got 3 tapes that fit. Good. Right on. Okay, so we got our 3 tapes. We got a big mess over here with all this fucking packaging. And this Barbie, Wally Barbie, whatever the fuck her name is. So there's two ways you can copy this Buck Rogers tape onto these 3 cassettes. You can use a double cassette recorder. It takes a while, and you gotta make sure you line up both sides, A and B. You gotta make sure the audio lines up on both sides, because there's no 2 sides to the Adam drive. You just put the tape in on one side, and it reads everything from that one side. You're not supposed to flip these tapes over. So you can do it that way. You'll be sitting there forever copying these tapes one at a time. Or you can use a Telex Copyette, which will make 3 copies of one tape at one time. One thing about this machine is it'll copy both sides at once. It'll do it all in one direction, and then once it's done, it'll rewind the tapes, and you've got all your digital data packs done at once. So you can also start your own Adam Coleco pirating studio here. So multiple copies of Buck Rogers. Look how well this all works in here. Isn't that beautiful? All you gotta do is hit the start button. And there we go. You have... Why is this one not turning? Check that out. We're going nice and fast, copying the Buck Rogers tape, except for that one. We'll recopy that one though, because that one's kind of fucked for some reason. I don't know why. It's just not happy. It might just be this particular spot that's not happy. These ones look like they're going fine. Now they're all rewinding. Once they all hit their end, they start rewinding. But we'll see if they work. I can't see why they wouldn't.